So for today's video we're going to be looking at grammar, and I think the best way to ensure that you're going to be accurate with the grammar you're doing is to have a set list of phrases in each of the different structures that you need, and then just learn them off by heart and to know what they mean as well. For this video you will need a nice notebook. Note, mine is the nicest. Don't worry, yours is probably very nice as well. You will also need some nice pens. Let's not forget, of course, this wouldn't be revision without a good set of highlighters. And of course, every good student needs a nice warm drink. Mine's still too hot. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to start a brand new blank page. You're going to want to roughly divide it in your mind's eye into segments. So how do I get to a really good grade? Well, I'll need some different tenses, won't I? So I want to have perfect tense. I want to have conditional tense. I'd like to slip in a bit of imperfect, maybe some future, and just to make sure my writing is really good, some opinion phrases. So I've kind of spaced these out into 6 different sections, and I'm going to colour code them now so that it's always the same, because that's good coffee. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a page for each chapters of the textbook. You will also need the textbook. Identity, culture, me, my family and friends. Theme 1, Unit 1, me, my family and friends. So let's just take some inspiration from the textbook. Let's go to the page. So this is all stuff about, well, literally my family and me. So who I am, what's my name, my age, my family and friends. Do you get on well with your family? Do you get on well with your friends? What they like? What they like. Will you get married? So it's talking about relationships, opinions on marriage and divorce. And then look at this double page spread. Would you like to get married? And then we have the grammar practice and the vocab pages. So all of my little segments has one for the I, the je line, and one for someone else, whether that's he or she, or we, or maybe even they. So I want something that says something about me. How about I live with? I want to say something in the we line, and I want to say we get on well, and that's a really good one because it's reflexive. Now you might be thinking, actually, I'm going to forget what these mean, so I want to write down what they mean. Okay, perfect tense. What sort of stuff might I be saying in the past tense about my family, my friends and getting married? I went to my dad's house, so je suis allée. And then we went, and also another good one, just to show avoir un être, I'll say I ate. Okay, conditional, always going to be je voudrais. And let's put a nous voudrions. Imperfect tense, it was, c'était. And I used to live. Imparfait. Future tense, I'm going to get married one day. We are going to live. So I really like this notebook. I'm glad I've dug it out. Okay, opinion phrases, we always want those. Je pense que, je trouve que, à mon avis. Listen to that lovely rain. We just did our dog walk and we just missed the rain, Ruby. Now, I'm going to do it all again. I'm going to do it for theme 1, unit 2. So I'm going to say I chat with my friends, and I'm going to say I share photos. I did my homework. Irregular, so that's a good one to learn off by heart. Chatted. Conditional. Let's have a little if phrase. If I had a smartphone, I would stay in contact. Imperfect. I used to think that. We used to chat. I'm going to buy a new smartphone. We're going to stay in touch. Opinion phrases. Let's just do the same 3 every time. So, if you carry on like this, there are, I think, 12 units. You just have 6 double pages because it's 12 units. And you'll have 2 phrases for each: present, perfect, conditional, imperfect, future. It's 5 tenses. Yes, yes, yes. And your opinion phrases: je pense que, je trouve que, à mon avis. You'll be spelling them perfectly, you'll never make a mistake, and you'll learn them off by heart. This is really useful because, first of all, the act of going through your textbook, organising yourself into the units, and then chunking it down into phrases in these sections. That's really, really good. Then using the repetition of writing quite a few of the same phrases. They don't have to be different every time. You can use a lot of present tense phrases that are the same across lots of the units. That repetition is really good revision. And lastly, having again a notebook or your French book, a section that is clearly laid out just for revision of these phrases. You're going to be stood in very good stead for your French GCSE. Merci et au revoir.